My interview got descheduled. Now what? Hi, I'm Jim Hacking, immigration lawyer practicing law throughout the United States, out of our offices in St. Louis, San Diego, and Washington, D.C. You know, you get so excited when you get that interview notice, especially these days with the long-ass delays at USCIS. When you get that interview notice, you're doing your happy dance. You're jumping up and down, you're very excited, you're finally getting your case moving. And you mark it down on your calendar, you start to get ready, you say, I'm going to be prepared for this interview, you put it on your calendar, you get all psyched up, and you tell all your family, and then shortly thereafter, and it's funny that when a case is descheduled, it is usually shortly thereafter, you get a notice that says something along the lines of, due to unforeseen circumstances, we will not be able to proceed with your interview on January 5th. And you start scratching your head and you wonder, is this a mistake? Did something go wrong? What in the world is going on? And we're going to talk about that in today's video. So we've seen this time and time again. In fact, once or twice we've actually shown up at an interview and they said, we're not ready, we've had to deschedule it, sorry, we didn't let you know. Now, you don't always find out right after the interview is originally scheduled. Sometimes you find out just a day or two before. Sometimes USCIS calls you and says that your interview has been descheduled. And I have to tell you, and I'm sorry to tell you, that if your interview has been descheduled, this might be the single greatest sign that something is wrong with your case. That if this one thing happens, I think it's probably the biggest indicator that something is amiss. Now, you might not have done anything wrong, there might not be anything at all wrong with your application, but usually when a case is scheduled and then descheduled, I believe, not having ever worked at USCIS, but I believe that what happens is your case was going along, and then the computer system told them to go ahead and schedule it for an interview, and then there's some kind of fail-safe or some kind of check that gives USCIS and its computer systems the ability to grab that file back and deschedule the interview. That's how I picture it in my head. Whether that's accurate or not, I don't know. But based on my experience, having seen probably 50 or 60 cases with descheduled interviews, that usually means there's something in your past or something in your application that has given them pause. I think it's usually related to the biometrics and the background check. And a lot of times it'll involve travel overseas, it'll involve donations, it might involve criminal activity, but you should be pretty sure that if you have your case descheduled, I would say that's a silver bullet to go see a lawyer. That's like, yeah, I need to go see a lawyer right away and talk about this case. And actually, I think the mindset needs to be, maybe this is a blessing and a gift that our case was descheduled. Maybe I can figure out what it is that got my case off the rails, and I can use this extra time to try to overcome it. So it's certainly a bummer when you receive a descheduled notice, but I think in the end it might be a bit of a gift because it might get you to wake up and to realize there's something amiss with your case. So I think, having talked it through on this video, that this is one of the greatest signs that something's wrong with your case. If you've had a case that's been assigned for interview and then descheduled and then your case is stuck, I think that you need to give us a call or give some other lawyer a call. If you want to reach us, you can do it at 314-961-8200. I don't think you want to be going to any interviews on your own at that point. You can also email us, info@hackinglawpractice.com. You can join us in our Facebook group, which is called Immigrant Home. I'm sure this video will ignite a intense discussion about that. And you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, where you can leave comments, and I'll try to make videos if there's video ideas that you have that we haven't done yet or haven't done in a while. And then don't forget, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, usually at noon Central, you'll find me live in our Facebook group and on our YouTube channel, answering as many of your immigration law related questions as possible. Thanks a lot, and hope to see you there.